Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. This video kind of it has to do with what I posted yesterday about UFOs. And the only reason I'm doing another one is because I wake up this morning to a video by JP Sears, who I just love. I don't agree with every little thing he says, but I love this guy. He's hysterical, and I love anybody who could get these points across with humor. But he did one of his "We Lie to You" news segments today, and it was about UFOs and extraterrestrials. And he basically said what I had said yesterday, only I was a little bit more vague about it. And before, they didn't want us to believe in extraterrestrials. Now they're trying to say that every little these things in the sky and all this stuff are now, well, UFOs, and that the UFOs are going to attack us, and etc., etc. And I did mention that yesterday, but like I said, when even here, when I tell you there's more of us than there are of them, when I say them, those in the upper echelon, that also applies to the entire universe. There are a few bad extraterrestrials who help those who are at the top of the echelon. I'm going to say the richest, most powerful 13 families on the planet. Those extraterrestrials are assisting them. I really don't think it's going to be in a sci-fi manner. I like to say it's more supernatural, like psychically. I don't know how to explain that. I understand what I mean, but I just don't know how to explain it. Now they want you to believe, yes, there are extraterrestrials, and they're all bad, and they're all out to get planet Earth. And we've all known this has been coming for, well, decades. It was going to happen eventually, and now they're starting to do that. I did make a comment yesterday about that, and do not believe that everybody from another planet is out to get us. No. There are more that are rooting for us and wanting to help us, to the point that most souls that incarnate on these other planets have a bunch of us down here who incarnated as human, I'd say starting in the 50s and 60s and continuing on. We started coming here to help assist raise the vibration of this planet to fight the upper echelon, shall we say. And when I say fight, I do not mean in violence. I'm trying to think how to explain this. Things are more done on, well, no, I can't say more done. They are done on an energetic level. Where warfare or anything isn't violent necessarily. It just appears that way with Earth, because Earth is, well, kind of behind so many other planets in the universe. So we haven't caught up yet. But that's going to change. Okay? That's what these benevolent aliens are here for. That's what's going on. Remember, most of them are here to help us. So don't jump the gun and assume they're all here to hurt us. Most are here to help. Many, so many of us right now, we incarnate on other planets. We have incarnated as humans starting mid-century. Okay? So there's a lot of us here to raise that vibration. That's what that means. Just as you awaken and you mature spiritually, your vibration raises, and it has an effect, that ripple effect, that butterfly effect. It's going to raise the vibration of everything around you and just keep going out and out and out. So that's why, probably the biggest reason we chose to incarnate on planet Earth, especially at this time. And when that happens and it has an effect, it's going to have an effect on those whose home planet is Earth, and their vibration will rise. And it'll just keep going out and out and out You know, I hope you understand what I mean by that. It's a very peaceful and loving way to fight this and raise the vibration of this planet. And that's what really needs to be done the most. So, anyways, JP was making the point that now they want us to believe there's aliens and that they're all bad and out to attack us. Fear, 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 fear. They want us to live in fear so that they can control us. So, that's what they're doing now. We've gone from not believing, and if you do believe in aliens or you say you've had an experience, you should be wearing a tinfoil hat. And I found it interesting because one comment in this, I'm going to link the video below. One person who commented said, okay, so now if we don't believe in aliens and that they're out to get us, we should be wearing a tinfoil hat. So they're flip-flopping back and forth. They're always going to do that because they need to perpetuate the fear, keep it going, keep it high to control the masses. And when they see that stops working, then they'll flip over to the opposite side. They go, all right, more of them are believing in aliens, so let's, make them afraid of it so we can still control them. And that's all that's about. Then he ended up on he ended it on a different topic and did not go into detail too much, but you get the point. Saying something like, we've taught you not to believe in God, so you have a fear of the afterlife and death. Fear of death forever has been the upper echelon's way to control the masses the most. It's the most effective. It's been around the longest. This is why I do talk about that sometime in my psychic abilities and knowing about the afterlife. I agree with him on that. It doesn't matter what religion or spiritual path you're on. To know that there is a creator and something more after this gives you a great deal of power, no matter which religion you follow. Because you have that knowing. And it takes their power away because you're no longer afraid. Although I have that natural survival instinct, which I really proved to myself when I had my accident a couple weeks ago, but I'm not afraid of death, especially not my own. I don't like when people I love die, but it's not like, I know they're still there. I know I can still communicate with them. I think anybody can. I really do. There's nothing special about someone like me. There isn't. Anybody could do it. But once you learn that, when you believe in our creator, you believe in the afterlife, well, there's another fear gone. I've been talking about that for years. So anyways, yeah, they just keep going back and forth. They get desperate. If they see we stop being afraid, they get afraid. If we stop being afraid, then they get afraid. Let's think about that one for a minute. That's a good one. Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to put that link to JP's. It was a good one. My favorite skits of his is the We Lie to You news. This morning's was particularly good. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.